Welcome back to ZoomInData. As DBT projects move into production, safe deployment and controlled releases become critical. In this section, we focus on DBT production deployment, CICD, and release management, covering environment separation, automated testing, and reliable deployment practices used in real-world analytics teams. These concepts are important not only for production-ready DBT projects, but also for interviews where practical experience is expected. Subscribe to ZoomInData for structured DBT learning, interview-focused content, and clear explanations that help you grow confidently in data engineering. Let's get started. What does production deployment mean in DBT? Answer: Production deployment in DBT refers to executing transformations in the production environment. It creates tables and views that are consumed by dashboards and reports. These runs must be stable, accurate, and repeatable. Production deployment is the final stage before business consumption. Why is environment separation important in DBT projects? Answer: Environment separation ensures development work does not impact production data. DBT uses separate targets such as dev and prod to isolate workloads. This prevents accidental overwrites or data corruption. It improves safety and operational control. What are DBT targets? Answer: Targets in DBT define environment-specific configurations. Each target connects to a different schema or database. Common targets include development, testing, and production. Targets help manage deployments safely. What is the role of version control in DBT deployments? Answer: Version control tracks all DBT code changes over time. It allows teams to review and approve changes. Rollbacks are possible if issues occur. This ensures controlled and auditable deployments. What does CI mean in DBT projects? Answer: CI stands for continuous integration. In DBT, CI automatically tests code changes. It validates SQL, models, and tests before merging. C reduces errors reaching production. What is CD in DBT workflows? Answer: CD stands for continuous deployment. It automates production execution of DBT models. Approved changes are deployed consistently. This reduces manual intervention and risk. What is a DBT production run? Answer: A DBT production run executes approved models in the production target. It builds analytics-ready datasets. These runs are usually scheduled. Monitoring ensures successful completion. Why are production DBT runs automated? Answer: Automation ensures consistent execution of DBT pipelines. It eliminates manual errors. Regular schedules keep data fresh. Operational efficiency is improved. How does C work in a DBT project? Answer: C runs DBT commands when code changes are proposed. It checks compilation, runs tests, and validates dependencies. Failures block merges. Only validated code is promoted. Which DBT commands are commonly used in CI pipelines? Answer: DBT compile validates SQL and Ginger logic. DBT run builds selected models. DBT test validates data quality. These commands ensure stability before deployment. What is a DBT deployment workflow? Answer: Code is developed locally. Changes go through review and C checks. Approved code is merged. Production DBT runs are triggered. How does DBT support safe production releases? Answer: Environment isolation protects production. Tests validate correctness. C enforces quality standards. Releases are predictable and controlled. What is the role of pull requests in DBT deployments? Answer: pull requests enable peer review of DBT code. Errors are identified early. Changes are documented clearly. Code quality improves. How are DBT models selected for production runs? Answer: DBT uses tags and selectors. Only approved models are executed. Execution scope is controlled. This prevents unintended runs. Why are DBT tests critical before deployment? Answer: tests ensure data correctness. They prevent invalid data from reaching reports. Confidence in releases increases. Business trust is maintained. How does DBT handle breaking changes? Answer: lineage identifies impacted models. Changes are reviewed carefully. Tests catch failures. Rollbacks are possible. What is incremental deployment in DBT? Answer: incremental models process only new or changed data. DBT reduces runtime and warehouse cost. Scalability improves. Suitable for large datasets. How does DBT integrate with orchestration tools? Answer: orchestrators trigger DBT runs. Dependencies and retries are managed externally. Alerts are configured for failures. Production workflows remain stable. What is blue-green deployment in DBT? Answer: two production environments are maintained. New DBT changes are validated separately. Traffic switches only after success. Risk is minimized. How does DBT support rollback strategies? Answer: version control enables reverting changes. Previous DBT models can be restored. Schema isolation helps recovery. Downtime is minimized. What is the role of DBT artifacts in deployments? Answer: artifacts store metadata of DBT runs. They support auditing and validation. CICD pipelines consume artifacts. Traceability improves. How does DBT ensure consistency across environments? Answer: the same DBT codebase is used everywhere. Only connection configurations change. Tests enforce consistent behavior. Results remain predictable. What challenges are common in DBT production deployments? Answer: increasing data volume. Schema changes in sources. Performance bottlenecks. Dependency complexity. How does DBT reduce deployment risk? Answer: C catches errors early. Modular models isolate failures. Controlled access protects production. Monitoring detects issues quickly. Why is DBT deployment knowledge important for interviews? Answer: interviewers assess production readiness. Deployment experience shows maturity. CICD understanding is expected. Strong answers stand out. Thank you for watching ZoomInData. Please subscribe and follow for more data engineering content. If you want more interview questions and real-time project guidance, contact ZoomInData. See you in the next video.